Hello and welcome everyone to the X1 Bros, the X1 Bows.
The X1 Butt Bros.
No. The X1 Bros. This is podcast number 26. Thank you so much for joining. We are a positive Xbox One and gaming community where we don't put up with dictators, angry people, or little children trying to tell you what to do while you game. We like having fun.
Yes.
And you know what I'm talking
well
about.
said. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking
in
about.
between
Well
Call
said.
of Duty, and they just curse you out. And you're like, you're 5, man.
I know. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm married.
Yeah, that's not what this is about. We are positive. We like to have fun. Gaming is an escape,
Yes.
not a place to get in fights.
Yes. Yes. Well said. Several times over.
Amen.
Sometimes I like a good fight, though.
Anyways, as always, I am joined by the bros, the X1 bros. First and foremost, men are from Mars, women are from Venus. He's a warlock from Venus. It's Mr. McSpicy, Mark Haywood.
Thank you. In reference to those who have not played Destiny, I'm a warlock from Venus.
He is.
And I'm hot and elegant looking, too. So.
And he likes to dance on tables.
Ooh yeah. I can't. When I see a table, I have to jump on there and dance. Even in the middle of battle, I'll see a pole. Start dancing my dance.
Second, he likes to host dance parties. Indeed, at the tower, he dances on buildings for everyone to see. He's a Titan from Mars. It's Jordan the Man, Jordan Paskett.
Hey, everyone.
Hello.
We had a day one dance party.
We did. I think I shared it.
Yeah, you
over
did it.
The,
There was like a lot of
activity
just
feed.
people running over like, oh, let's just dance in this group.
It was great. We're a good time.
It was neat.
Last but not least, I'm just the hunter from Earth. I'm X1. I'm David Paskett.
Don't just say that,
But you
though.
have a golden gun.
Your boss is Nathan Fillion.
Oh.
That's his voice.
Oh, my boss.
You know the guy you go talk to at the
Oh,
table?
yeah. Oh,
I was
yeah.
talking to
No
everybody
way.
there, and I was like, oh my
Why does it
gosh.
sound so
Why
It's
does
Castle.
Why does he get a good one? My voice sucks.
And
now.
then I recognize all their voices. The lady, like that's over by the ship, where you buy your ships, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
She sounds like a dreaded smoker.
Yeah.
She was on season 4 of 24. She was
Oh.
the mom of the family.
Smoker
Whatever.
Mom?
Nice.
Yeah. Anyways, don't downgrade your hunter class.
I am from Gaia.
Oh.
Gaia.
Anyways, let's get this show on the road because we've got a good one. Jordan, what is going on in the world that is Xbox One this week?
All right, well, probably biggest news this week is the X1 preview update is out.
Yes,
it
it
has
is.
a nice variety of new features.
I actually really like it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
I
has
do
been
too.
my favorite one
Yeah,
of all of them, I think.
it's a good little, I don't want to say revamp, but they changed a few things.
Yes,
so.
they did.
And they made things easier.
Yes.
And cooler.
And
All right.
cooler.
Some of the
Cooler.
features in some of the
Yes.
major...
I was going to try to mix those words, but I just couldn't do it.
Some of the major features in this update are the Snap updates, Friend Snap app, Message Snap app, the Achievements app, the Friends section, completely new section with your friends. If you hit the right bumper, there's a new box with your friends. There's new smart glass features, and then there's improvement to TV audio. Your media player there's media player DLNA and MKV support.
Yeah, MKV support, which is surprising to me.
So
Why?
Because it's like the standard of, it's like a container of video files, and it's the standard of sharing files on the internet via basically piracy.
Oh, okay.
And so it's very wide used with torrents and things like that, but it's not. I never saw that coming to mainstream. believe it or not.
Microsoft accepting piracy,
Well,
embracing
no,
it.
Well, they're not.
All
I
right.
mean, but that's just the standard file format for high
It
res.
just means
like,
more people can watch more stuff on their Xbox.
yeah,
Right.
which it surprises me that has been accepted by a company like Microsoft. So
Cool.
I'm cool with it.
yeah,
All right, there's also going to be live TV trending. From what it sounds like, basically you'll be able to see like what are the popular shows from your friends and all that kind of stuff. So
cool.
I like
yeah,
that.
that's
But
pretty much it.
That only works if you hub your TV through.
through cable, your cable box, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you don't have TV, then you won't know what's
If you don't have
trending.
TV, then you suck.
One thing is cool, which I'm waiting for this to come out in the United States, is the X1 digital TV tuner. you can now stream to smart glass,
Okay.
which is cool. I mean, I probably wouldn't use it that much, but it's just cool. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
So, there's a live TV mini guide. Xbox X1 guide is in 12 new countries. I guess let's go through the countries. Belgium, Chile, Colombia, Denmark, Finland, Netherlands, Norway, Portugal, Poland, Sweden, Switzerland, and Russia.
Interesting fact about most of those countries, minus Portugal. Actually, Portugal does very well too. But Chile, was that in there? I heard. Anyways,
Chile, yeah.
Interesting fact about. Sorry, my mic. Hi. Interesting fact about all those countries like Sweden, Finland, Norway, Portugal. They have very high English non-accents. Like when they speak English, there's little to no accent.
Wow.
They're considered English masters
compared
in
to
learning English.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
Do they have an American
I did a whole
accent or an actual English accent?
Actually, many Norwegians and Finnish people, especially if you went to high school in those countries, have American accents. Like basically no Norwegian or Finnish accent.
Cool. Well, in those
America, yeah.
in those countries, the live TV listings and schedules will be made available to the preview members on Xbox One and the Smart Glass. So
nice.
Oh, and I think I mentioned this at the beginning, but remember this is the preview update, so this isn't available to everybody. Only the preview members.
Oh, cool.
Which is easy to sign up for. So if you want to be a preview member, there's internet TV apps. Now, there's a universal remote control in Smart Glass, which is cool. I like that too. And then there's a lot of backdoor features. There's firmware updates and like updated devices and accessories page and stuff like that. So,
yeah. Sorry, I'm just looking at you.
Anyway, that's the new update. There's a lot of cool stuff. Some of my favorite parts about this update.
Mark came to the show drunk today.
Some of my favorite parts about this update are that whole new friends section, the new app snap where it tells you like which friends have completed the new achievement section, which tells you like which friends got the achievements and stuff like that. The gamer score leaderboard, that's all in the new friends section. And then the new snap where it brings the
new
four.
snap
that is probably
awesome.
my
love
overall
it.
favorite features. It's
Yeah,
quick
me
and
too.
easy to snap now.
Yeah.
I love things.
Not
quick
that it
and
wasn't
easy,
quick
too.
and easy
You
before.
just
but now
double
it's quicker
tap
and
that
easier.
jewel button. Your options come up,
So.
down on the D-pad, left, right. It's great.
Yeah.
It's very smooth.
So, preview members enjoy. Non-preview members, probably October.
Eat your heart out.
All right, other Xbox news. The Xbox One Midnight Forces controller has come out. It's a pretty fancy controller. As you can see, they're both looking at it on my screen.
Ooh.
It's different shades of blue, and it's pretty cool.
I like that one a lot.
50 Shades of Blue.
If you guys remember...
I'm sorry, I'll shut up.
If you guys remember the...
Boom!
If you guys remember the Xbox One Armed Forces camo controller that they revealed back in July, it's like a blued up version of that, so it's pretty cool. It's comes out September 28th, and it's going to be $65. And honestly, I think this is my favorite controller. I really like that one.
It's
Yeah,
like
it's really
a
cool.
I really like
proverbial
that, yeah.
Tobias Funke.
I love that show.
All right, well, that's it for the console and hardware. Let's get right into games. Grand Theft Auto 5 is releasing on the Xbox One November 18th. Yes.
Boom! All right.
Boom. I'm actually really excited for that because I've yet to play Grand Theft Auto 5. Spice has already played it. I
might get it again.
I
I
was
honestly
just gonna
will.
tell
We
you,
will
I
have a good
might-
time in that game.
That
I was
game
just
is
gonna
good.
s-
I want to go golfing. I know
See-
that sounds stupid, but I really want to go golfing in that game.
I was just going to say I might
Yeah.
buy it for you because I know you weren't going to buy it, and I wanted to play multiplayer with you guys in that one. You
Oh, really? Then I don't think I'm going to get it.
Well, I take that back. Then,
Revoked.
No, I really I want because I played that on the PlayStation 3, and I really want to see that game in its multiplayer what it could have been with Xbox Live.
Yeah.
Because I was very disappointed in how it ran on the PlayStation 3
Socially,
multiplayer.
yeah.
Socially.
children and the
Yeah,
other-
all those
I
all
heard-
those
I heard
12-year-old
it was like one of the most vile,
wow.
like reviewer after reviewer said the online mode
And I
was,
couldn't
like,
mute
vile.
anybody.
Yeah.
I couldn't mute these kids. It was like, oh my gosh.
No
you know?
X to mute.
Hey, man.
Anyway, that
Yeah,
comes
there's
out
no X to
November
mute.
18th. I'm getting it. So.
Woo.
Dying Light, if anybody remembers that trailer, I'm actually really excited for this game. It's from Techland, the creators of the original Dead Island and Call of Juarez, which both pretty fun games.
Keep going. Yeah.
And that is released. That is going to launch on January 27th, 2015. So that is awesome.
It's
Cool.
so awesome.
It's neat.
I just want you guys to know that.
Okay.
The game was delayed to February back in May, but they just came out today and said Dying Light, January 2015. So January 27th, 2015. So
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right.
It's so awesome.
NHL 15 is now available on Xbox One. A lot of you probably already know this because I've seen a lot of you been playing it. But if you like NHL and want the new one, it's now available. And you can go buy it with money.
Mm-hmm.
It's on EA Access.
And it's on EA Access. So if you have EA Access, you'll probably get a, 5% discount?
10%.
Or the 10% discount,
And
you're
then
right.
you get it 5 days early
Oh, so you've probably...
So
Well, it's
you-
now available to everybody, so they've already,
for a preview. You get to preview
No, it's
the
like
game.
available for everybody.
You can buy it.
Yeah,
Oh, I
like
thought
you
it
can
wasn't
buy
coming out till.
No,
Oh.
not available.
Oh wow. Okay then. Never mind. I'm an idiot.
I think it came out September 9th.
Usually he's the one who,
Oh,
screwing up the
alright.
dates. I
'Cause
get
I
it.
swear-
We're auditing him right
I
now.
swear it wasn't coming out till like the 28th, but I must have been wrong, obviously.
Anyway, FIFA 15 is now available for digital pre-order. Thank goodness Xbox does this. I'm going to say that every single time. I've been waiting years for this, and we can finally do it. So if you're really into FIFA 15, which a lot of people actually are, you can preload it. And trust me, preloading is awesome.
Yeah, 9/23, September 23rd.
Yeah,
Well,
that's-
Major
that's-
Nelson.
that's
This is
FIFA.
Major Nelson's.
Yeah, no. Okay, guys.
Slow
Okay.
down.
Okay, hold on. Let's explain this.
Okay.
NHL
Oh,
is
I
available
thought you were
right
talking
now.
about FIFA because
No.
FIFA I want to preview.
No, yeah.
NHL I already have.
No, same company,
Okay, sorry.
different game. So
I'm a moron.
NHL is
Sorry.
NHL hockey is available right now on Xbox One.
I like you did the little
Hockey. FIFA 15 soccer football is available for pre-order, and it comes out September 23rd.
Thank you. Okay.
But it's available for digital pre-order download on Xbox One, which is awesome.
Yep.
All right.
Everything
Well,
is awesome. Everything
this-
is cool when you're part of a
From
team.
this point forward, all the news.
you are on fire.
I know. That's
The
a
Lego movie quote right there.
So, all right, from this point forward, all the news is Destiny, because that's been the big talk of the week.
Destiny.
I love it.
So.
Okay.
Activision
Actually, I'll
brings
keep my
in-
opinion to myself until discussions.
Activision has released a few numbers, and Activision brings in more than $500 million from Destiny worldwide, and it is only week 1. It is the
Boom.
highest-selling new IP in history.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
And
It's just I think people were dying for a good new IP. Everything is
well, I hope we're doing discussion
Number
early, 'cause I got a
four,
lot
number
of
five,
I
you know.
got a lot to say on this. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope we're
Shut
doing,
up!
I hope we're doing a discussion.
I'm
on
just
this.
kidding. I'll keep it positive.
Okay.
Anyway,
Please-
so hey,
please
good,
wait.
good for Activision, good for Bungie, good for Destiny. So.
Yeah.
All right, I wanted to talk about this because do you guys remember I made a prediction last week,
Oh.
and the prediction came true. Now I don't know how well it launched on other consoles.
Actually, for the most part, I heard on PS4 it launched
very
without a
smoothly.
hitch,
Well, yeah, good for Bungie then. I just wanted to tell you guys, day 1, minute 1.
We were
Literally,
playing it.
minute 1, we were playing it, and we got in no problem at all. Midnight, the state of the service was good, and an update. What is this? Day 3. The state of service is still good. No major problems.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I
Excellent
can
launch.
I can count on 2 fingers how many games it's ever done that for me on launch.
Yeah, I can count. Yeah.
That
About the
doesn't
same.
happen
Oh,
without
yeah?
a hitch.
Oh
on
yeah,
launch
I
time.
could count on one finger.
Show me.
Sorry, I just wanted to point that out because, like you said, not very many. Oh, there's a lot of solid games out there, but not very
But
many games.
the first
have
three-
a first great couple minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that. I mean,
The
we
first 3. Usually, I plan ahead. Okay, the first 3 days of this game's gonna suck, but it's gonna be awesome after.
were. Yeah.
Didn't happen. We played minute 1.
Yeah.
I think Mark and I, last night had one issue, but it wasn't even Destiny's fault. It was our fault because
Because we were idiots.
We were idiots.
Because we're more.
But then we fixed it, and
Yeah.
see, no problems. I haven't had any problems. State of service was good on day 1, and it's good right now. So get on there and play. All right, guys, this is where it gets exciting for Destiny.
oh baby. Here
So
we
Destiny has its first event this weekend, which
Oh.
I'm excited for.
Oh.
It's going to be a Crucible event, 3v3.
Oh.
go. Oh.
Yeah.
There's 3 of us.
Are you guys?
It reminds me of.
Will you be on my team?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't dare ask.
Okay. A little presumptuous.
All right, so it's going to be a 3v3 Crucible event called Salvage, I think it's called. Basically, players are fighting to claim salvage relics on small to medium-sized maps, and you can earn Crucible reputation, marks, and gear by taking other teams on in the 3-on-3 mode. It reminds me of old team doubles in Halo. You remember when we used to do that a lot? Team
Hey,
doubles
don't
in
leave
Halo.
me out. I played that with you one time.
Okay. Yeah, we used to do that a lot too. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so that's going to be starting on this weekend.
Oh, so excited. Well, Saturday?
I think so. Yeah, September 12th through the 14th. That's just event. And speaking of events, I have...
Today's the 12th? Today's the 12th.
Oh,
it started today!
All right.
Yes!
All right. Hey, I also, with the events that are coming up, it looks like they're going to try and do a few events every month, which I think is awesome. These are the upcoming events. So we got the 12th through the 14th, what's starting today, the Crucible 3v3 event. We have my favorite one. I cannot wait. On the 16th, the Vault of Glass opens, and that is the level 26 raid.
Oh, we got to get to level 26, guys.
But we need a lot of light equipment
Yes.
to get that far.
Yeah.
Yes.
But anyway,
6 levels of it.
that starts on the 26th, and then
Good math.
Thank you.
also in September, there's going to be an event called Combined Arms, and then there's also going to be another event called the Queen's Wrath, and then in October there's going to be an event called Iron Banner. So those are the events that we have now. And there's been a lot of questions going around about Destiny Endgame, so I thought I'd just go through a quick. I found a site that tells you kind of a lot of the.
I read that.
Yeah, a lot of the endgame, and there really is a lot of endgame. Well, I won't go into it because I know we're going to talk about it in the discussion. But a couple of things you can do at endgame. Of course, there's the gear grind.
Which endgame is level 20.
Yeah, level 20 as the level cap, and there is the grind of getting more gear. There's the raid at the end. There's the grinding Crucible and Vanguard playlist. Joining a faction, well, not really, I guess, joining a faction, but what you can do is basically you buy a cloak or a banner of a faction and you wear it while you do your missions.
An item,
stuff.
depending on your class, will determine. Yeah.
It's for me, it's like a little banner. I think for you,
It's like a cute sash.
Yeah, it's like
yours is a cute sash.
Mine is a hood.
Mine is like a.
It's in the bottom right corner.
an armband.
I'm
armband.
armband and I flex and stuff. When I look at it, my lady's like, yeah.
So anyway, what you do is you let's take the Future War Cult for example. You buy their, let's just call it a banner in a sense, their thing that you wear, and you do different missions, stuff like that, and you'll get reputations as you wear that, and you can rep all them.
And whenever you do anything and you win or whatever, you get.
You can also go and search each planet has 5 golden chests. They give you rewards. On Earth, if you collect all 5, you'll get a new sparrow. On the Moon, if you collect 2 of them, you'll get those things that your name goes into, the gamer tag thing.
It's like an
What is it
actual
called?
banner.
Yeah, well, I don't even.
It's your
I just went
symbol
blank.
on
Yeah,
your
it's the symbol.
name.
Yeah, the symbol
Your
on your
emblem.
name. There you go. That was it. You'll get a new emblem if you collect 2 on the Moon.
He's really good at words.
I know words.
He does. He
Words
used the
are my
word
friend.
presumptuous. I've never used that in my life. Like 5 minutes ago.
You can of course do the you can of course do the timed activities, which are the events that are coming up. Like for this week, the 12th to the 14th. You can always start a new class if you get bored, because each class is different and has a different playstyle.
Makes sense.
And then just get ready for the free game updates that they're going to be coming out with, such as the events and stuff. But there's a lot
Super
of stuff, and that's just the kind of a few things. There's a lot more you can do at endgame. There's tons of strike missions and tons of stuff. All right, last thing on the news: X1 Bros has officially started a clan tag for Destiny.
Boom.
Go to Bungie.net. Look for the group X1 Bros.
X1 Bros XOB.
Yeah, X1 Bros XOB. And then basically join the group. It's kind of confusing. You got to join the group and then join the clan. So you got to instance join twice. But and then you'll have a cool little X1 Bros clan tag.
How many clan mates do we have? Actually, we have quite a few clan mates. We don't need to give out numbers.
Anyway,
We're not going to disclose our information.
Credit card numbers.
Anyway, it's getting
We're
cool.
a privatized company here.
It's a lot of fun. You can also, each clan can alliance themselves with other clans and groups. So
Who are you going to ally with?
I'm going to alliance ourselves with our good friend MMA over at Gamers for
MMA.
Life. He's got a clan that he started there. And I'm also going to alliance ourselves with our good friends Tim over at Club Xbox and
Timbo.
stuff. So
Timbo.
just start
I played with him.
Yeah, it's
by the
gonna
way.
just gonna be this big
It was real fun.
gaming community, and that's what we're kind of driving for here. But it's fun. Come join the clan, be a part of the X1 Bros clan.
And if you sign up
awesome.
online, it automatically throws it on in the game on your gamer tag.
Yeah, so it'll be your gamer
afterwards.
tag.
You don't have to do anything on the Xbox.
Just go to Xbox Clan, and just under the Xbox Bros logo, you'll hit Join Clan on Xbox, and it's
And
awesome.
speaking of that, in other news, because of the clan, I have the Destiny Companion app.
Oh yeah.
It updates me. This is like the forum that's going on right now, the discussion on our thing.
Yeah.
It's freaking awesome. If you haven't checked it out, if you have Android or Apple, check out the Bungie Companion app. It helps you stay updated with your clan. Once you join us, be updated. You can message us there, talk there, jump in forums.
Oh yeah,
anything.
and that's. I'm glad you mentioned that because I wanted to say, don't be afraid to start forums. Get on there, ask questions. I already started
in fact,
one.
Let's see.
Ask questions. Do whatever you need.
It shows me who's online.
We just want to get this a big community. So
Can you show me how to use the app? Because I really can't figure this thing out.
Yes, I can. One complaint I do have about it, though, I wish it was on my iPad. It's not on the iPad.
It's only on the phones
It's
right
only
now,
on the
right?
phones, yeah. So it'd be really nice to have on the iPad, but anyways.
yeah, but go check out that at Bungie.net, X1 Bros group and clan. Post forums, talk with the community, have fun.
And
That's all for the news.
with that, let's see if we can save you guys some dollars.
Saving the day and your wallet.
Where can we buy cheap stuff this week, Jordan?
All right, deals of the week.
Woo!
We got the WD My Passport Ultra 1TB USB 3.0 hard drive available from Newegg for $69.99.
Excellent.
This is good because I'm out of space
I'm
on
out of space, too.
my Xbox.
I've like nothing left.
So I need to buy an external hard drive, and I think a terabyte will hold me for a little while.
Yeah, I got rid of Battlefield 4, freed up like half my hard drive.
That's a huge file.
You delete one game, and you're like, holy
Well,
crap.
Especially that game. That game's huge.
Maybe I
That's
should
funny.
delete that. All right, in other news, Forza 5 for gold members is
Wow.
$29.99.
Yeah, I actually saw that, and I am that close to buying it.
See, I want to buy it too, but I'm just going to wait for Forza Horizon.
Yeah, Forza 2.
It's coming out, and then we get the demo in a
trailer
couple
came
weeks
out.
of Forza Horizon.
That's
So,
really nice looking.
all right, other deals with gold. We have Worms Battleground. This is a personal favorite of mine. I love the Worms series.
The Worm series is good.
Yeah,
It
I
is
love the worms.
40% off, and then Watch Dogs, if you don't mind playing single player, is 30% off because who knows if their multiplayer is
Oh,
fixed.
I thought they were like only
I haven't.
releasing a single player version.
I haven't
what?
touched. No, that was just a jab. I haven't touched that game in a while.
So maybe
But,
they're fixed. Come on.
yeah, maybe they are fixed.
Yeah, right. No, but maybe.
Anyway, so Worms is 40% off. Watch Dogs is 30% off. And last on the list, if you guys go to Best Buy and buy an Xbox One for $3.99, you will get one free game with it.
Uno.
One free game.
Uno.
And it looks like what is advertised is Madden 15, Call of Duty Ghosts, Watch Dogs, Diablo, and Destiny, which is very surprising.
Destiny's on that list?
It's right there.
Wow, it is.
Madden 15 lovers, go and grab yourself Madden and Destiny or Diablo. Either
Yeah.
of those games would be
I
awesome.
mean, I expect Call of Duty, Watch Dogs, and Diablo, but Madden 15 and
Well,
Destiny
I don't expect
just
Diablo.
launching.
But
No, I
Destiny.
expect Diablo because it's it's been out for a while. It's just kind of a port over. But Destiny and Madden, 2 new releases. That's a good deal.
That's good stuff, man.
So anyway,
stuff.
that is it for the deals
Cool.
this week.
All right. My favorite, I would probably say, is Forza. But
Yeah, that was a
you're
good one.
right. I might just wait for another two. But still, if you want to, it's a great game. If you like
That's enough, the both of you.
Oh! Ow! And with that, it's time to talk about what we've been doing and what we've been playing. As always, we start with the man at the end of the table, Mr. McSpicy.
Hello.
Hi.
Let's see. What have I been playing? Actually, I did play Hearthstone on Monday.
I played that today. I lost. On my
Oh,
test.
and what's that? Warframe?
Oh, Warframe.
We played Warframe. That
Oh,
was actually
Warframe.
pretty fun, but we
I
had,
still have no idea.
we have,
what's
I have no idea what I'm doing in that game either.
that game was literally to hold me over the weekend till this game.
It really was. Good thing it was a free-to-play game that was released last week, because I don't know how I would have gone through the weekend. But, yeah, and then I have played the crap out of Destiny. I am already a level 20.
Wow, yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, congrats.
Thank you.
Level 20.
It's one of those OCD games that I just play. Then I'm like, oh, I gotta
Okay,
go to
so
bed.
let's get, what do you like the most about that game?
That's hard because I like a lot of things.
Yeah, that is a hard question.
I would say I like the fact that it is what I need in a first-person shooter / MM. Like, it is like, that is the MMO. It's not really an MMO, but it,
No.
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
that is what I wanted.
Yeah.
I mean, Borderlands was great, but there was like, it was just,
Borderlands felt like it had limitations. This feels a lot more open.
and it feels polished. Oh my gosh,
It
it
is
feels good to
polished.
play. It's fun. The weapons, you keep changing the weapons, and they're so satisfying. This is the game that I have been waiting for. And I don't usually touch first person shooters like this. I haven't in a long time. I was a huge hardcore Call of Duty player, Halo player. That was my genre. I loved first person shooters, but after Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, I kind of got burnt out from that kind of genre a little bit. And
It's a
this
good genre.
this game,
Scratches an itch, huh?
Oh my gosh, I love it. I love figuring things out. I love, there's
So let me ask you this then. You've made it up to level 20. Is there still a lot for you to do? Do you feel like you've reached the end of the game, or
No, I actually felt like this game is not meant for 1 through 20, 1 through 19, I guess, because I did that in like 8 hours.
It's so fast.
Did you
yeah.
finish the story yet, or did you just
No, I
strike
just
mission and stuff like that?
Yeah, dude, I didn't do strike missions. I'm trying to get the bounties.
Oh, okay.
Just doing the bounties, and I played a lot of multiplayer. Well, not a lot. I probably
Crucible.
played, the PvP stuff. So just your like team death matches and your domination matches, I guess.
Yeah.
I probably played maybe 20 matches, and that levels you up way fast.
Really?
Yeah.
I
Well,
think I hopped in one match, and that was it when I first started, just to try it out real quick.
But when I say way fast, I think everything levels you up way fast.
Yeah.
I think the game is meant for not 1 through 19 at all.
Well, Destiny did say that the game does not start until level 20, essentially.
Yeah.
Like, really start.
And I'm still like, so I'm level 20, but I have not unlocked all my. I'm not even close to unlocking all my like abilities and perks and whatever that is at the tree that you have. And you have 2 trees, and the other tree you have to level up by itself anyways. So
Yeah.
there's still a lot of leveling up in that aspect. But I am a level 20. That means I'm going to be getting all the gear that I want. I don't have to. See, here's my problem with traditional MMOs is it takes 6 months to get to level 80 or whatever level the cap is. And then you have, so it takes 6 months to do that. You have 79 levels of weapons you kind of like, but you really can't keep.
Yeah.
I shot up to level 20 so fast. Now I'm excited because now I'm going to start hoarding.
Yeah, getting the weapons you want, crafting them, or collecting them.
I love that about this game. I mean, there's a lot of things I can talk about that I like. I love the art style. Holy cow, it feels like I'm in like some 1970s gorgeous, clean sci-fi. I don't know. It's got that
It
old
does,
school vibe,
and
but
it has
it's
a
clean.
distinct art style. That's
Yeah.
what I really like about it too. Yeah.
It's not like the 70s gross. It's the 70s cool.
It's the sexy 70s.
Yeah. It's very cool, and I like. I read up on how they styled like warlocks. They styled them after Jedi, and they actually styled them after Morpheus from the Matrix. Like the trench coat stuff.
Oh, okay.
And anyways, I really
How did they
like.
style the other two?
I didn't look. I don't care about your classes.
Oh, yeah.
when I start one of your classes, then I'll care. So, no, but this game is so. It is what I wanted. It is what I wanted, and it has been years since I have found something that'll satisfy this itch the way this game is doing it right now. And that said, I don't know if I can give it a score because I just got to level 20 yesterday.
Oh, absolutely. I wasn't even planning on asking anyone for scores today. One thing
It is above a 9.
you would critique about it, or you're critical of.
This is a technical thing. Speaking of, I gotta give props before I hammer this. I really like when they put in options for me and settings, and I really like. I grew up on like GoldenEye, the Nintendo 64. A lot of us did. A lot of gamers out there. That's one of their favorite. It's one of my favorite games of all time, and I think a lot of people out there are the same way. The C buttons were strafe, if I believe, but anyways, I am a Southpaw player, and holy crap, there's so many games that don't support Southpaw. You know, and for those of you that don't know what Southpaw is, it's when your sticks are basically switched. You're strafing and looker are reversed. Mm-hmm. And Bungie has always given that to me.
Southpaw.
Yeah. Rockstar never does. Not one of their games that I know of gives me Southpaw. And this one does, which means I'm much better at first-person shooting.
Yeah.
So the thing that I would change is I don't know why they don't have this option in there, but the music is gorgeous. I love good music. It has great sound. However, there is no audio settings to turn off music or turn voice dialogue up and music down or anything like that. There's nothing.
Huh.
And the music's great, but in 2 weeks I'm going to want to be cranking,
your own
my
music.
own style of tunes, and the songs will eventually get repetitive. They were kind of getting to me since I've been playing this game so much, but that's disappointing that they don't have
It's
sound
impressive
options.
though that out of everything, that's the critique that shows you how good of a game.
Yeah, and
or your impression of the game.
there's one more thing, and I'm sure Bungie will fix this because they're a developer that listens to the community. I don't like the fact that when I get invited to a game, it takes me out to orbit, and then it takes me back in.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of a mission, and especially because I've been invited to people that are running around on the explorable map.
Well, and see, this is what it's funny you mention that because do you remember at E3 when they first showed it off? They talked about seamless multiplayer, and it showed the plane coming in and him dropping out into the level.
Yeah,
that doesn't happen. I wonder if that was too complicated or it didn't work properly, but
maybe.
When you invite me to a game, we both go to orbit.
It takes
and
us
then we go
both
back in.
out to orbit, and that's frustrating. Let's
bypass the pretty screen and just take me right into the game.
Yeah, especially if he's standing right next to me.
Yeah.
Well, we made the comment last night. I invited you to the game. It took us to orbit, and then we went right back to the. I was in the tower. Invited you to the tower. We went to orbit, and then went right back to the tower. So it's just an extra.
It makes me not want to, because like when I'm doing an explorable mode and they have like little missions, like any.
Makes you not want to start them.
Yeah, it makes me. Yeah, if I'm in the middle of them and then this guy's like, we can't hear each other. Usually, you you can if you're in like a so-called lobby and that server, whatever realm you are on that planet or whatever is a lobby. If you go near people, that would be nice to hear them. That doesn't happen. But that said, that's not a big deal to me. If he sees me and he invites me into a game, it's real easy to do. I'm in the middle of a mission. Yeah, I want to play with you. However, it'll suck me out of my mission.
It's not just a group up invite.
Yeah.
It's like a whole.
And that I'll bet you that's going to be fixed.
Yeah,
that's
I would
something.
imagine. That is a complaint.
That's a
widespread complaint that's going on all over the place. With that, let's go to Jordan. What about you? Besides
You
Destiny,
made me focus a lot on the negative though, because
no, we were all about the positive.
I know. I just want to say that this game is so good. I don't really even care about that.
Yeah. No, I think that shows how good that it's such. These little tiny things are what we're picking on, right? I mean, that's the. Anyways, Jordan. Before we get to Destiny, did you play anything else this week?
Yeah, I played Spartan Assault.
Oh,
Hey, neat.
Yeah.
and
It's
just
a
a
fun little game.
quick overview of that game for people. Do you like it? Not like it? Would you recommend it?
It's all right. Like it's not. If it's on, it's all right. Like it's not.
How's the story
disgustingly
for Halo?
horrible.
any
It's all
good?
right.
Just okay.
Yeah.
So everything's just all right in that
It's
game.
a tablet game moved to the console, so it's all right. But I
And
just played it just to beat
Cool.
it, finish it up. So
All right, Destiny. Your thoughts and impressions on Destiny?
I like it. I like it a lot. But okay, so one of my things. So it's not. A lot of people call it, and it's not an MMO.
Yeah, it
You
really.
can't- It's not an MMO, right?
That's
And
why.
it's-
It's
It's MMO light.
It has features
Ish.
of an
Ish.
MMO. It has features of. I mean, I don't want to say it's a new game genre, but in a way,
It kind of is.
It kind
It's a
of
hybrid
is.
of
Yeah,
a bunch of
it's
different games.
It's successful hybrid. So it is a first-person shooter.
It's an
yes.
RPG, MMO, first-person shooter,
But
looter.
What they
That's
do.
how new genres get made. Is a hybrid.
What-
That's how new genres in music get
Yeah.
made. It's just a baby.
What they did for me is they took two of my favorite genres, an MMO and a first-person shooter, and they took successful parts of each of them and blended them perfect with each other. They said, okay, this is a cool feature in an MMO. Can it work with a first-person shooter? They didn't like. There's a couple like let's just take Defiance for example. It's an MMO shooter. It's an MMO third-person shooter, but they did a lot of things and it didn't work. It didn't mix properly, in my opinion. Whereas this, they took like for example the reputation system. That's a very MMO. You grind, you rep grind to get different things, and they put that in this game, which works perfectly. Just different features like that, and then of course the community, the public events, which we see in like games like Guild Wars 2 and stuff like that, and Rift and stuff like that. They put that I think they've taken features from an MMO and a first-person shooter and blended them perfectly together to create this kind of new, I guess, hybrid genre. Even though it's still first-person, to me it feels like a new genre, but it's fun. I love gear. I love tweaking the stats on the gear.
I love how you can level up the gear, too.
The green and blue pieces and stuff like that. I love that there's going to be raids. I've been waiting. World of Warcraft used to be my raiding scene. I think this will take it over for a while anyway. I like the dungeons, the strike missions. I love how the game is fun by yourself, but it's still fun with co-op. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I have just as much. Well, I have more fun playing with you guys.
I have more fun playing co-op.
You have a ton of fun still playing by yourself because I feel connected in this world,
immersed
in this world. I think it's solid. Like you said, polish. It feels like this past 6 months or year they've just sat down and said, and just polished everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it feels solid. The shooting feels good. I played one Crucible match, and it doesn't feel as much like Halo as I thought it would, which I guess is a good thing. Going for something new. But I was kind of excited to get back into that Halo cat and mouse. It does feel like Halo in a way, but it's a little bit more...
Yeah,
I feel like it leans a little Call of Duty, but not, way Call of Duty, but just a little bit...
Yeah, can I put my 2 cents in the multiplayer?
Yeah.
I feel
competitive multiplayer.
Yeah, so the Crucible... It's PvP.
Yeah.
It's called the Crucible. It's essentially your multiplayer... you have 4 right now, I believe. Mm-hmm. You have Domination, Free-for-All, Team Deathmatch, and a 3v3 section, I guess. So, I gotta tell you, I feel as though it's a little imbalanced until you reach level 20. Because it's using your abilities that you've unlocked.
That's only...
yeah.
Okay.
Not in your...
But,
you have the same damage output.
Yeah.
Everybody
has the same damage output.
But
right?
everybody's using a lot of different abilities, and that's where I think the balance changes. That said, it only takes you a limited amount of time to get to level 20.
Yeah.
So I played. I know I played when I was level 8. My first multiplayer mission. I think it was around level 8. I don't remember what it was, but I felt significantly underpowered because everyone was using golden guns. Everyone is using
their abilities.
Everyone was jumping far.
Well, because I know in the PvP. Like you say, is a damage output because I know they bring everybody. Like for example, because if you just do a normal like control mode, it balances everybody to the same, I guess like you said, damage output. But the Iron Banner, which is coming out in October, is gear related. So your gear is how strong.
That's
you are.
actually cool.
But that's its own game mode. So that's why I was curious. The other game modes, if they kind of try and bring it to a,
it does.
A
I mean, I was level 8 killing level 23s essentially.
Yeah.
So I was still doing well. It's just the abilities I think skewer that balance. It tips it in one way to the higher levels just a little bit. But it only took me like 2 days to get to level 20.
Yeah, so it's not.
So who cares? You know, just I would just suggest try a couple levels, and then see how it feels. Like I did. I didn't start playing until really level 15 or higher.
I played
I played the beta.
Yeah. I played the beta a lot. Well, it's just
competitive on here.
Multiplayer. I'm not disappointed at all in multiplayer. I think it's fun. Well, competitive multiplayer.
Yeah, it's real fun.
I thought it would be more of a just coming from Bungie, and I'm not trying to compare games, but I thought it would be more of a Halo style multiplayer. But I feel like here's Halo here, here's Call of Duty here, the multiplayer styles. Like I feel Destiny kind of leans a little bit in the Call of Duty area.
Yeah.
It's just
it's because you can gear yourself.
No, yeah, I know it's not
it's not that we don't all have the same
it's
gear.
It's not as cat and mouse as
and they don't drop a rocket launcher in the middle. They drop heavy ammo.
Yeah, no.
Which is actually I actually like that. I love having the heavy ammo weapon that I just got in the PvE world or wherever you can buy them or wherever you can unlock them. But I love the fact that when I get the heavy ammo, I can pull out my freaking awesome heavy machine gun and just start mowing people down. And it wasn't, it was my weapon. It wasn't placed there. If
Yeah.
actually, I like that. I didn't think I'd like it, but I actually appreciate that.
Yeah.
So Jordan, one thing that you like that stands out to you. I mean, what stands out to you the most that you like?
Probably, I really like the faction system, like the gear grind or rep grinding.
Yeah. With the lady that sounds like a smoker.
Well, just I like
She has
I
like
the
an accent.
Rep grind all over. Probably the gear and weapons, just because your character looks like I look like a friggin' rhino right now with my horn on my helmet. Like, probably the
It's
gear
pretty
and weapons
creepy.
are really cool. Plus, leveling up your gear and weapons in addition to your actual ability that you can level up.
Have you gotten a what did they call it? The color scheme thing.
Oh, the shader.
The shader. Yeah. Have you gotten a color shader yet?
No,
I got
where
one.
you can change the color
It's
shaders of your
awesome.
yeah.
It's
It
awesome.
makes I feel the character models and the armor models and the weapon models are really cool.
Oh, they're good.
They really look
it's
nice.
that
they're
game is.
detailed and they're pretty.
Yeah.
I know we're going to get into the discussion.
They
I
totally
don't care what
remind
the
me
critics
of-
say. To me, this game is top notch.
Yeah.
No, I
This
agree.
game
Oh,
is
yeah.
outstanding.
Okay, so one thing, critique.
Critique, I would say, and we talked about this later, and you brought up good points when we talked about it. I feel like there's a little too much loading at times.
Yeah.
Like, for
I
example,
completely agree.
well, like you were just talking about, invite you to a game, go to a load screen, go to another load screen to get back.
It's-
There's a little too much, and I feel
That's
like
frustrating.
it disconnects me from the story a little bit, especially when I'm playing the story modes. I go, okay, mission's over, go back to a load screen.
Yeah.
Okay, pick the next mission, which is fine because they're trying to give you all these options at once. But it's just, I don't know, I guess maybe I wish like at the end of a mission it would say continue to mission 12 if you're on mission 11.
And you know
what?
what?
And hit X and go, just going. It feels going up and down and up like
for
because you're going from the
me,
planet.
for me, it makes it less fluid.
Yeah,
it's kind of jarring. at
Somebody
me, it
walks up to you
interrupts.
and goes, "Hello," and then you're like, "Yeah, I'll join your team," and then you fly up, and then you both go back
Yeah,
down.
There's just a little too much load screen, which is not. I mean, the load screens aren't super long or anything like that, and we still have tons of fun. But I just feel like there's a little too much.
Yeah.
I feel like it, especially. I'm not saying just for like competitive multiplayer and stuff like that, but especially for the campaign. There's this awesome cutscene and story mission, then I feel like I go up to a load, and then kind of, you know what I mean? I feel like it breaks up my story a little bit.
I'll bet you that'll be addressed, though. I mean, we're not dealing with a company that doesn't listen to the community.
Yeah.
So that's
And
why
has solid online.
solid
gameplay.
online. Minute one, we were having fun.
Yeah.
So
So overall, you both love the game.
the game,
Yo, it's
the
two thumbs up.
the problems that we've discussed are so
Yeah, they're little. They're nothing.
like
They're little.
the biggest problem is I think the loading screens, like Jordan was saying. But the game is so good. I'm like, oh well,
Yeah,
whatever.
you don't care. I'll wait an extra 10 seconds. But.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
And it's not.
Make jokes
It
about the
doesn't-
size of your ship.
Anyway,
Hey,
what did you play?
I played Warframe. I played Metro 2033.
Hey, tell me about that game.
I will tell you about Metro 2033. Actually, it is critically acclaimed, and I see why. And it is an older game. I mean, older compared to, for instance, Wolfenstein, for which this new generation is what I'm comparing all of these types single-player first-person shooters to. It's not even close as good as Wolfenstein. The
Really?
story is pretty decent.
there's
But
no
the
cool
s-
bass line that kicks in when you're doing stuff.
It doesn't. It has yet to super drag me into the game. Now, Last Light might be different. I will play
'Cause
Last
Last
Light
Light is a
eventually.
little bit
Last
newer,
Light
yeah.
is newer. It came out last year on the PC. So that one I'm looking
Well,
forward to. 2033. It's good because I'm getting to know the world and the story. But it's not great yet.
How is
At least for me.
the story? Because that's what that game is known
Yeah,
for.
the story I like. I do have one complaint about the story, and it's this respect. In Wolfenstein, they let you decide to be a part of the story. For instance, in Wolfenstein, you get to a base, and at the base, there's newspaper clippings on the wall. You can go and read each one of those, but you don't have to. I love immersing myself in the story, so I go and read each of the clippings. It tells you, it explains the story, it gives you backdrop, everything like that. Metro 2033 doesn't do that, and it gets annoying sometimes. What they'll do is you'll be in the middle of a fight, and boom, it's CGI. You lose control of it, right? And then you'll go back into the fight, and then boom, we go back into a cutscene again, and we go back, and it's almost as if there's too many cutscenes. Like, just let me tell the story by me playing the story instead of going to cutscenes all the time. That's my biggest complaint about that. It's a super fun game, don't get me wrong, and I'm excited to finish it and to see where the story goes from here. But that style of storytelling where you constantly are going into cutscenes, I don't like that. I like being a part of the story, not watching the story.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like the Telltale games.
Yeah, but see,
And you do
but
like the
see,
Telltale
you
yeah,
love
I
the
love
Telltale
those,
games.
but they do a good job of making you feel like you're a part of what you're watching.
Okay.
By doing little interactions.
I don't
and
want to
stuff.
start that. That
These guys
discussion.
take away full control of everything, and in that you feel a part of it because of the decisions you're making too.
Yeah. Okay.
In this, it's just this is what's happening. Boom. Like, you know how many times I thought that I've died in this game, when in reality it's me getting knocked out for a cutscene that's happening or passing out or something, and then you have this vision. And anyways, I won't give away the story. But yeah, that was a big rant. So that's what I think of Metro 23. I really like it, and I'm looking forward to finish it. Check out my Let's Play. You guys can watch me finish. I die a lot in that game because I have it on Survivor Horde mode. You die a ton, man. Plus, I always die in those games because I rush in like a fool. Destiny, though, I'm with you guys. I think you summed it up perfectly, Mark. It's just what I want in a game.
Yeah.
That's the best way to try. It is just so much fun.
It is so.
I'm sitting there and
fun.
I'm like, for instance, tomorrow, USC does not play until nighttime. I'm playing that game all day, and I'm looking forward to it. There hasn't been a game that I've looked forward to sit down and play all day long.
Yeah.
In a while, and Destiny does that for me. It does scratch that itch. It's a
it's like it does more than scratch. You get the full works. You know,
Well,
you get a massage.
it's
It's a
you
Swedish
get a massage and
from
a
a
deep
hot blonde
tissue.
lady.
This I haven't done this probably since Titanfall. Or the Halo series, and Titanfall. I really did love Titanfall, but like, I go to bed and I'm like, oh, I don't want to go to bed anymore. I'm gonna go play it again. You know, like I think about it.
See,
At work,
I didn't
I'm
do that in
sitting there.
Titanfall.
I did that with Titanfall because I really, really did enjoy Titanfall, and I do that with all the Halo games.
The last game I think that did that was Modern Warfare 2 for me.
Yeah. Well, and then I'm at work. I'm like, oh, what time is it? Oh, come on.
Skyrim, I did that with.
Yeah, Skyrim's
Red
really
Dead
good.
Redemption, I did that
I'm like
with.
looking up like all the lore of the Fallen and stuff. I'm like, oh, this is awesome. I can't wait to kill them again.
Oh yeah, I love the.
And I love like it's got that MMO where you do research and you're like, huh, what are these reputation points?
Yeah.
And you look them up.
I did
and-
that. I did that yesterday. Oh, what?
The only one I do have a question. Anybody in chat knows this. What is the rep when you do the rep grinding? What is the cap for the reputation? Does
Oh.
anybody know what the cap is?
I'm
I don't know why
guessing
this
it's
bothers me. I just want to know.
I'm guessing it's 3 because everything that you can buy from the PvP vendors, the NPCs, you have to like the highest
least have
stuff.
3?
You need to be 3.
Okay, is it 3? Okay, because
That's
I was
what
thinking
that's
it would
my
be
guess.
I think it would be.
That's
I
only
thought
my
it would be
guess.
something like maybe 5, or you know what I mean.
Can I
But-
say what stands out to me about Destiny
Yes.
is, I love, and it's been criticized, and I don't understand that. I love the story in this respect. I love the symbolism that they're using in the story of the
Lightness
light
versus
and
darkness.
the
Yeah.
and it makes it it's so much deeper than just a surface. We're gonna go kill these guys kind of story. It's very symbolic. They use like Greek god names and mythical creature names that really. It's good. I love that stuff. I love the depth
Well,
there.
even the end game, which this isn't a spoiler, everybody, but the end game,
Heads up.
you start earning gear with light on it because you need
Yeah,
more light.
you get
power,
light
yeah.
points, and then the Crucible. Just what a Crucible is, and being a part of the Crucible is, and that's the title of PvP. That's very symbolic, and it
Yeah.
all ties in together. And I love that. I think that's part of what sucks you in.
Yes.
Yeah, well, and it's light versus dark is your essential. It's as simple, but it's very deep.
Yeah.
They're doing it very articulate,
light versus
and
dark.
I like it a lot, and I don't understand the criticism there, but we will get.
There's a lot of
to that
I
later.
don't understand the criticisms for it too
I think
on that game.
I'll tell you what I think.
Anyways, that's me. Oh, one criticism that I do have is load screens
Yeah,
for
it's
me
just-
as well.
And I don't want to scare people away. Like it's not like
It's not like,
freaking-
oh my gosh.
Oh, jeez, Dead
It's
Rising
not like
3.
Forza. Forza
you gotta
has
load that
freaking
game
long-
up and then go have dinner and
Well,
come back
Forza,
and play.
yeah,
Oh,
Dead
jeez,
Rising
man.
3 was a
Forza's
5
load
minute.
Oh yeah, Forza had a long
has
one
really
too.
long
Oh,
load screens too,
jeez.
but-
Yeah,
Man.
I remember Dead Rising. I'm like, oh, let's start it up.
Like,
Let me call
put
Jordan.
it
I'm
this
going to go
way.
out for like 5
Yeah.
minutes and come back.
We would complete a mission, and be like, oh crap, a load screen. You'd be sitting there forever. And same
It's
with
like
Forza. It would like show you the silhouette of the track, and you're like, holy crap.
Yeah, it does take a
Come
while. So
on.
it's not that bad. I just wish it was a little bit more seamless, or at least
Yeah.
let me control my ship. That
I
is the
know.
animation.
That's what's
Just
great
something
about
stupid
Warframe.
Like that, yeah.
Woo!
Oh, I
They
will
should let
say
us like
this.
shoot each other.
I will say
That would
this.
be awesome.
I do feel like it is very similar to Warframe, having just played Warframe in the respect that we're going and killing this horde of different people, and then we're just upgrading ourselves. Like that's it's kind of. I mean, the story is much better than Warframe. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, and it plays
The character
story
is
in
more
Warframe?
smooth.
and it's much more. But
polished.
it is kind of a similar deal that you're doing, grouping up with your friends and going and doing some PvE.
Yeah.
So good stuff. Anyways.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh,
The
you
music.
just got shut
The
down.
music just shut him up. That's because it's time for us to discuss, to hypothesize, to blow your minds.
That hurt my ears bad.
Bad. Anyways, first up, I thought that this would be interesting to start with. This week, I posted the question to the broheems and brosivs out there.
Okay.
The
where'd you post it?
X1 on Facebook actually.
All right, Facebook.
And I said, because pretty much everybody has played the beta, right? And I said, now that Destiny's out, let me get the question. Question, is Destiny better, worse, or exactly what you thought it would be? So I thought I would read the answers from our community, see what they thought.
Yeah, let's
of-
do it.
Yeah.
of Destiny since it's been out. Matthew Waldy says, as I expected, but he's only played a single player. He looks forward to playing with more players. Jose Pereza, I didn't know what to expect, but it's awesome, so I guess better than I expected. That's Joe Jiggles.
Oh, Joe
Hey,
Jiggles,
yeah,
all right.
Jiggles.
Yeah. Matt Dieber, it's good, but he's just been playing by himself. His gamer tag is Carbon7FD. He wants people to play with, so everybody go check him out.
Yeah, man.
Overall, there's only one person. Adam Lafferty says not as good. He thinks the beta was more fun. There is that opinion, and that opinion is on the internet as well. Daryl Throne, better. Ben Hatch, better. Sorry, I don't know why I'm talking like that. Peter Hernandez, what I thought it would be. Really fun with friends. Not a fan of PvP, though, he says.
Well, I've been hearing a lot of that going around. I'm not. I got to get more into PvP. I'm going to when I hit 20, but
Yeah, and that's it's like I said earlier on the show. I think you just need to get to level 20 to make it feel balanced. Because I mean, okay, here's the deal. Even though this is how a lot of first-person shooters are, and I'm just gonna say this as a first-person shooter multiplayer competitive gamer, not on the pro scene, but I'm very competitive when I play. When you get killed, 50 things go through your mind. Why did I just die to that? And it's not because I suck, obviously. It's because of the lag issues. It's because of the network. It's because of this person has host advantage. That's what goes through your head, and that's unfortunate, but that's what happens a lot of the time, you know? And so when I'm playing the PvP in this game, the fact that I'm not level 20 and don't have all the perks unlocked or abilities unlocked, that's what my brain is going to, that's why I'm losing.
Yeah.
You know, and so it's frustrating when you're not to level 20 yet. That said, I don't know. I think it's exactly what you'd expect. It's two teams going at it, free for all going at it. I don't know what else to say. You know, that's just.
Yeah, well, I think people go into this game. There was a lot of hype around it, so maybe they were too hyped. Oh, it's going to be even PvP is going to be this great. When PvP is basically your standard PvP, just done really well. I mean, and what more could you ask for? I mean, the formula for PvP isn't going to change that much, or that drastically. It's a tried and true formula, so maybe they go in with different expectations than what's actually there. But that was our community overall, by and large, likes it, thinks it's better than the beta.
And I got to mention, I do suck, and that's usually why I die in multiplayer.
I know that's why I died.
But that my brain doesn't think that way. So
let's go to let's talk about something that chat is wanting us to talk about too, which we are going to talk about because I have been looking at reviews. It's what I love, looking at reviews, taking the temperature of the media that's out there, the internet on Destiny, and it has got very mediocre reviews. The Metacritic score is 72 or 76. Someone in chat mentioned it earlier. It's very low. I have seen people hammer it and say It's not at all what they expected. Let me preface this with the big game companies. Destiny Bungie asked them to treat it like an MMO and take a week and then come out with a review. And I see why the reviews that we're watching right now did not do that. And a couple of the reviews that I watched clearly did not do that. Many of the reviews didn't even talk about anything after level 20, and I think that is a lot of the disappointment. People feel like it's because you do. I'm already level 9 and I haven't even played that much, right?
Yeah.
Actually, I think I'm level 11 and I haven't even played that much.
You level up so fast.
You level up so fast and you go through it so fast and you're like, oh, this is the whole game. No, it's not. You got to get to level 20 first and then go from there and then you can judge the game. So that's one of that I think is the biggest problem with the overall community feeling. Jordan, why do you think it's got such a harsh score?
I think it's just why Titanfall got harsh scores for some
You think
people,
it's hype?
or even some of the Halo games have gotten harsh scores. I mean, I think this is honestly what I think. I think people do it just to do it. Like, for example, you got a game company, and we won't name any of them, come out and say, "Oh yeah, that game sucks." No, it doesn't. It's a fun. I think they just say it to, you know what I mean, to be that different opinion, to go against the crowd. Honestly, that may not be.
Well, I don't know if it's going against the crowd because
you cannot deny that this is a solid game. I mean, if you're not into first-person shooters, I totally get that this game isn't for you, but this is a solid game experience.
And I think people that are reviewing it and giving their opinion now,
yes, I do
it's
think
incredibly short-sighted.
I do think,
you're not reviewing the full game.
A lot of people have said, "Oh, this is an MMO," and I think it's not an MMO. It's not that at all. And this is coming from me. I play a lot of MMOs. This is not an MMO.
It's MMO light.
It has, like I said earlier, features from different genres, but I don't know. I think like you said, I agree with that. I think they do need to take the time to actually complete the end game, which is level 20 and up, which there's a lot to do. I mean, I'm looking forward to getting there. I mean, you've got there and you haven't even completed the story mission yet, so you still got to go do the story. Yeah, you still got to go. There's a lot to do in this game. And I feel like maybe they rushed through it to get the review out. But honestly, a lot of it is I feel like, and I read this during the comments, you'll have a comment of a lot of positive, like, oh, this game's awesome, I love this game, blah, blah. And then you'll get that one person in there, oh, this is stupid, just to be against the, you know what I mean? Just to, and I think, and I've said this before, a lot of people do it with Xbox and a lot of people do it with Microsoft. They hate the new big thing just to hate it.
Yeah.
And so I feel like that's...
So to summarize, you think that opinion is out there. One, because they're comparing it to MMOs when it's not an MMO, it's MMO-like, and two, they just
I think there's a lot of
jerks.
Not be jerks, but I think it's just
that's being
people get that mentality like, oh, this is a new big game coming out. I'm gonna hate it and be different from everybody else. You know what I mean?
Mr. Spicy, your thoughts on the kind of I don't want to say negative, but mediocre reception thus far. Keeping in mind the big game reviewers have not reviewed it because they're honoring Bungie's request to experience the full game, which is, to me, common sense. Let's experience the full game before we review it.
I don't know, because I don't know. I know what I want to say, but I don't know how to say it. So I'm just going to try.
Okay,
I'm just
go
going to
go ahead.
Shoot it out there. So, and I'm going to start out. One of the reasons we started this podcast was because there was, out of many reasons, one of the reasons was the gaming community, but the gaming scene seemed very negative. It seemed very blah. I don't know if that's the right word, but it's very critical. The gaming community is very critical, overly critical, I think, in a lot of instances, and I don't know why that is. I honestly don't. I mean, some of the best times of my life have been playing video games with friends.
I feel like the gaming community was very biased towards certain franchises and games, and that's what kind of hurt. I don't know.
Okay.
But to go along with what you said, like, very negative.
Yeah, so these reviews that I'm seeing are so overly critical, it's almost as though they're not looking to have fun when they review it. They're looking to
They
find
go and say, okay, what's wrong
everything's wrong.
You're right. And one of the reviews that we watched, actually, that was one of the things, is he kept saying, don't get me wrong, I love this game. and then spent the rest of the review, but this is what's wrong. This is what's wrong.
Yeah, and
This
we can
is
go
what's
into
wrong.
detail on that review
I
because
have notes.
that
Is that the one we all watched?
Yeah.
and that one was, I mean, he was hounding things that shouldn't have been. We can get into that, but I mean, I really appreciate this show and our community because games are supposed to be fun. And does this game do I have fun when I play this game? Absolutely. Do I have fun when I play with friends? This is one of the funnest friends games I've played in a long time.
Yeah.
So to handle the mediocre reviews, I think, or to address that, I honestly think that, I mean, it's unfortunate that that's what the standard is to find what's wrong with the game and not what's right with the game. And it's just, I don't know. I think the game got hounded, and I don't think it should have.
Yeah.
Mediocre is, sit down, ignore everything, and play the game, and then tell me you did not think this game was gorgeous. It was fun. Yes, you had link. You got to have to go up to the orbit to go with your friends and stuff like that. That's frustrating. But when you're playing, this game is a absolute fun game.
Games are forms of escape. It's escapism, and when you're in a game and you're not thinking about anything else, and a game takes you to this new world and opens up your imagination, that means it did it well.
Yeah.
Right? Like that is what games are supposed to be. It's entertainment.
So maybe I'm biased towards positive reviews. I don't know, but just because I mean, half the time life sucks. Sometimes life's fun.
Yeah.
But the escapism that you mentioned that's why I like games, and I get that with this game.
Yeah.
I can sit down, I can enjoy it.
Well, I think overly critical because it's people I've seen. I like the game, but and that I've seen that everywhere. And nitpicking things that really aren't that significant to a part of the game. You know what I mean? Significant portions, like here's one, and tell me what you guys think of this. This one I've not just seen in one place. This one I've seen in lots of places. Today I spent all day just YouTube reviews, and you'll see this. But this comes up. They complain about the voice of your ghost, played by Peter Dinklage, Tyrion.
Yeah,
From
he's a Lannister baby.
yeah, oh yeah, David Lannister. That's my name in every MMO that I've ever been in. Just FYI. But Peter Dinklage, they say, he's such a talented actor, and they made him so robotic, and it was the producers telling him to be robotic, and he could have really nailed the lines. And I just feel, and it's like,
He's a robot.
he's a robot. Like he did. It's a good job. It's
I like
him.
it
I
too.
like his
Yeah,
voice. It's a robot. He's floating next to you. Like, come on. What?
I know.
I
I
don't.
know.
That's what they were going for. And this is the question that you have to ask yourself when critiquing something like that. If it wasn't Peter Dinklage, who many people in the gaming community love, or in the geek community,
Yeah, in the geek community.
because he's Game of Thrones, and he's the voice of one of the most popular.
he was on
characters of Game of
Elf.
Thrones.
I
Yeah.
mean, come on.
If it wasn't Peter Dinklage, if it was some no-name guy doing that, would that even be a criticism? And it wouldn't. It's a criticism because it's Peter Dinklage. They expected something different. He still delivered. I thought it's really good. It might not be what you want, but it's a robot, and I think it's so stupid. Everybody has hammered that, and
Yeah, and see, that's why
Well,
it's like they're
it's
looking for. They're not looking. This is what I'm trying to articulate this because it's hard for me to say. Positive. I mean, gaming should be positive. That's essentially what I'm trying to say. But when the critics and the reviewers and everything, they're not. They're looking for problems.
Yeah.
And I guess that's part. They're there to help people make a purchase. Is it worth the $60 to buy this game? Or I get it. That's journalism. There, in a sense. But those little things that I don't care about that. I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say?
I understand what you're trying. Gaming has gotten so big that you have people who have also gotten big critiquing games as a living. It's gotten so big that they look at it as an art form, and it is an art form. But what has made it an art form is its ability to take you out of real world. Forget about your problems. That's what has made it art in the first place, and people forget that. And so criticizing becomes a way for them to appear intellectual, and it's a very prideful. I feel like it's very prideful. It's a very snobby I'm going to pick this part because I know so much about this industry and this game. You know what I mean? It's just that kind of criticizing, being negative is seen as intellectual, and especially when you run in these media circles, journal circles,
there's a lot of hate out
that's
there.
how you go.
I don't know.
But the voice one.
I know.
I think it's
if the voice acting's bad in game, like altogether bad, then yeah, I guess it doesn't immerse you. I am immersed in this game.
Yeah.
I love this game.
Yeah. Well, that's it. If it wasn't Peter Dinklage, would that even be a complaint by them? No, of course not.
No, I don't think the voice acting is bad. It's not the best voice acting I've ever seen in a video game, but it's not bad. And I think the complaint, and this is just me, but you're always wearing a helmet, so you can't see your lips move and stuff and facial expressions. I think that kind of is why people are saying...
It forces you to focus on the voice.
On the voice, yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see that.
And so I think that's why people are kind of... You know what I mean? But no, I don't think the voice acting is bad at all. I mean, you can tell when there's bad voice acting, trust me.
Let's one of the other common criticisms, and then we'll move on, that is out there at the moment. Keep in mind, once again, the IGNs, the GameSpots, they are waiting a week to review it so that they're treating it like an MMO. They're doing update reviews on where they're at, which I think is responsible.
And you can actually go and watch their updated as they play it.
That's the right way to do it. Everybody that's doing their things now, I've lost a lot of respect for people that I love.
And you know what? Yeah. Doing that, you shouldn't do that with just Destiny. You should do that with most games that come out. You know what I mean? You should really play it.
Anyways, this is one of the common criticisms being lobbed at it right now. That, quote, the levels are too small, end quote.
The levels, when they say levels, are they meaning...
They mean your missions.
The missions?
And the world within those missions. Agree or disagree, or shall I go first? Because I have a...
Yeah, you go first.
This already. I think they're full of it. Here's why. We have played together in the strike missions, and sometimes you guys will go on, and I'll be like, hey guys, look what I found over here. Why? Because I didn't follow the linear path that you do in order to complete the mission. I went off to explore this other area. I think this criticism comes from, okay, my mission, I've got to go there. Let's go there. Look, there's a cave over there. Go see what's in that cave.
It's the same complaint that you've had. They're not taking the time to explore.
Yeah, and I think that this being a new genre, they're seeing it as, well, this is all irrelevant. I've got to go to that white dot there.
Yeah, your
and
objective
finish
marker.
My objective point. No, that's not how this game is supposed to be played. You go explore, see what you can find.
Yeah. And that's the point of the golden chest. Go
so,
find them.
Yeah, I've spent probably 5 hours on Venus.
I love Venus.
What was that?
5 hours
Where
on Venus.
5 hours?
And I still have no idea. I'm still going through tunnels, still going through things. Yes, the levels are placed inside of the entire world. You know, so how it works is they have this explorable area, and then they put levels inside of it. I don't think that's a small level by any means.
No, not at all.
I mean, they give you, whenever you have mounts and you need mounts to get places.
That's not small.
That's not small, right? I mean,
but I think I very much agree with you. I think that's it. People go, oh, there's my mission. I completed that mission in 15 minutes. This level was super small.
Yeah.
Which you can complete the missions pretty quick if you just go straight for the objectives. But like you said, if you go around and go, oh, there's my objective, but there's a big ship over there.
And there's some people I want to go.
And this brings up the fact. I've been watching reviewers, and some of the reviewers, it doesn't look like they like MMOs or the style.
Yeah.
And they're criticizing things that are just inherently part of an MMO. Like I saw one, you have to level up your character. That sucks.
Oh
like, what? I can't believe I have to do this. I don't get all my perks unlocked right away. That was one of the criticisms of this specific reviewer I was watching, and I'm like, wow.
Well,
that's what
I
makes
feel like
this.
You shouldn't be reviewing this genre.
No, that's
RPG
what I'm saying.
Is not...
I will never review a sports game because I hate the hell out of them.
Yeah. And I respect that.
And so, I don't know. Yeah.
But I just, to summarize, I think the critiques, the Metacritics out there are incredibly short-sighted, and they've not They've not explored the whole game.
Well,
or
yeah, and I
tried
completely
to
agree.
even.
Go find all the chests and see how big the world is, especially on Venus, because Venus is actually pretty
Well-
big. But and then if you take,
Why, thank you. I'm
but
sorry.
anyway, if you take
Venus.
Earth,
Mark.
Oh, that's what he said. Oh, I'm sorry.
if you take Earth, the Moon, Venus, and then is it Mercury or Mars?
Mars.
And put them. I mean, if you put all those maps together, I mean that's a big game world.
Yeah.
That's not small by any means.
Yeah. Well,
So
and-
I don't.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Maybe
don't-
because they have to hop from planet to planet, it feels small. But if you, I mean, this is a good. It's not the biggest world, right?
And it's-
but I mean, it's a good. It's
And
it's
it's
a good
not
size.
that we are shticks for Bungie or Bungie fanboys necessarily.
I am.
Okay, he
This
is.
guy, Okay. But I
They
think,
do no wrong in my book.
I think honestly, I
kidding,
am.
they do.
I am not at a point where I can say I can give a review of this game because I wouldn't do it justice because I haven't even scratched the surface of what this game is yet.
No, especially
and
I
I
mean,
think that people that are doing that now are incredibly irresponsible,
We
especially
just-
people who have a real voice with lots
Yeah.
of followers.
Let's
and
have.
stuff.
Well,
Let's say World of Warcraft just came out. You know, the first ever. The World of Warcraft just came out, and somebody's reviewing it in one day.
you can't
You
do
can't,
that.
yeah.
That's what's happening.
Or it came out on Tuesday and you're reviewing it.
And
Your
then-
review video came out Thursday.
Another
That's
thing to look
exactly
at
what
this-
happened here.
You
They-
can't. It takes 3 months to level that character.
Another thing to look at this is, like you said with World of Warcraft, the game doesn't stop. This is more with MMOs. The game doesn't stop when it launches. Like, look at all these events we're getting just in this month alone. We're getting
Yeah.
4 of them.
Some
Those
of-
are events. These are things to keep you going. And Bungie said that they're in this. They have a 10-year cycle for this game. Not, there's probably going to be Destiny 2, 3, but this game, they want this to be a big universe with overarching
cycle,
stories. Well, that's just what I heard. I don't know how.
No,
you
they
know,
just- they said that in
they
an
said,
interview,
yeah,
yeah.
a 10-year cycle.
I watched that with you.
I mean, that's not just going to be this. Of course, there will be sequels to Destiny that'll, help that 10-year cycle. But there's a lot of content here. I don't understand the smallness of the world because when you say smallness of the world, I think content. I don't think just the map size and
Yeah.
stuff. I think so what if this map? Like, I think because Earth is probably the smallest map out of all of them,
Well-
right? Because the Moon was pretty
Well,
big,
and
Venus is really
remember
big.
they're
too.
going to be releasing in 10 years. Now, this is speculative for my part, but when World of Warcraft first came out, wasn't it like one island or whatever, and then they add islands?
It was
was 2 islands.
It was Kalimdor and Eastern
Yeah,
Kingdom.
and now you have more
but
islands,
now they
right?
have Northrend,
Yeah.
the Deep Home in the
So-
in the Maelstrom. They have the new one, which
So-
is going to be Draenor, Outlander.
My
The
point
world
being,
grows.
my point being here is it's they're treating this, even though it's kind of an MMO hybrid,
Yeah,
they're
see, and
treating
there's
it
some of
as these are the aspects of MMOs. They're introducing
that
other
they're putting
things. They
in.
have other levels. They have the Vault of Glass, which I'm excited for.
That is going to be a fun raid.
And yeah, so it's I
when you
love this game. It's so much fun playing with you guys. Is so much fun.
That's why I don't understand. I think Earth is probably the smallest map, I guess, right? Because the Moon was pretty big, Venus is big, but it's just the content within Earth. There's a lot to do.
Yeah, I haven't hit the end.
There's still
I'm level 20. I
I
don't know what's up
there's
yet.
still, but I don't know.
So let's follow up with this next week. We'll wait till the big scores come out, the big boys, and see how they treated it after. See if it's different of people who took their time and went through it and experienced everything than what has come out up to this point. And I can guarantee you that it will be.
Yeah.
And it'll be different for the positive in favor of Destiny.
Yeah, and I want to read this. Someone in chat said something. Marauder said this. Destiny is the first big next-gen game, and maybe people just set the bar too high for it.
Titanfall was an example of
Yeah.
that.
I think the bar was set incredibly high simply because of the pedigree of Bungie, but they are right on target with me.
Yeah. Well, if anything, I was ready to critique it because I was like, well, what's the big... But I see what they've been talking about. It is... the fact that it's a hybrid of all these games makes it this new thing that has never been done before.
Yeah.
Really. Not in this way.
That's what I think. It's a successful hybrid of a couple different genres,
There's so
which
many.
is
I
hard
could just start
to do.
naming everything I like about this game.
There's-
I love it.
Well, moving on.
Okay.
Let's finish
I
this.
love this game.
I have an email of sorts from Gavin Cooper who wants to know our opinion on this. He says, are we getting too many system updates? I love the way we're getting an improved system, but feel once every 2 or 3 3 months would work instead of once every month. Thoughts on that? Let's go, Mr. McSpicy first. Go ahead. Agree, disagree?
Two answers. I disagree with that unless you have a bandwidth limit.
Oh, yeah. I could
You
see
know,
that.
I know some countries and some
Australia and
ISPs.
such things,
Yeah. If you have a bandwidth limit, yeah, that sucks. And there's, I don't know how to go to the library maybe with your Xbox. I don't know. In the car, park it in the car. I don't know.
It's got wireless.
But no, I mean, the improvement, I would probably be pissed if the improvements weren't good, but the box has grown substantially in less than a
first
year.
year, yeah.
I mean, this box is, I mean, even this last one where you can double tap the jewel and then it brings up, you can quickly unsnap, or you can press the blue button.
X.
X. I just call it the blue button.
I call it X.
Okay, I call it the blue button. I'm used to telling the reason I call it the blue button is because I play with my wife, you know, and she doesn't know so I just say press the blue button.
Hey, mine says that too. She's like, "Is it the yellow one?"
See?
Why?
Okay,
You
I
know why?
forgot I'm in a group of gamers right now, okay? So, no, but the features on it are so good, and they're improving things. They added a lot of things that I needed, especially the digital downloads. That's all I needed left.
Oh, jeez.
You know?
Goodness.
And anyways, so I say no, keep them coming. Come every week, unless, of course, yeah, and that's a challenge. I don't know what to say to bandwidth limits.
Yeah.
So.
Write your government leaders to free it up.
Yeah, free that internet. And tangent, 30-second tangent. Why do they even have bandwidth caps? Data doesn't exist.
It's a fake space.
It's fake. It's not tangible. It's fake.
Yeah.
Why is there even? It doesn't ruin anything. It doesn't hurt anything. Why is there a bandwidth cap? Okay, and tangent.
Money.
I don't get that.
Jordan,
Okay, go for it.
think that too many updates? Would
No,
you like to see once every
I
few
don't
months,
think.
or-
I mean, I get what he's saying. Like, for example, if they did one every other month, I would be okay with that too. But I really love the fact that they're doing one every month, because I feel when you do one every month, you're constantly listening to your community. Like, okay, here's September's. What can we do for October? What do they want? Oh, they want DNLA support or whatever that thing is called. Let's do that. You know, that's constantly listening, always changing for the better. So far, I really haven't been upset with any new features that they've put in. But like you said, if you do have a bandwidth cap, that does suck, and I'm really sorry to hear that.
Yeah, free
But,
that internet. Free that internet.
Free the internet. But I think once in a month is perfect. That means you get 12 updates a year. I think that's a solid number.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think once a month is too much. However, with this caveat, and I wonder if Gavin Cooper, I think he did have the preview. With the preview,
You do get a little bit
I
more.
do think it is too much.
But that's because it's a beta product and it slows down. It's sluggish.
Yeah, and slows
that has
down.
but that's not you.
But
getting
if
the
I
features.
didn't have, that's I say that facetiously. There's another good word.
Oh my gosh,
For
I
you.
got to write that one down.
No, but it's. I don't think it's too. I think it is a nice. It makes it feel reliable. Like, something's broken. Oh, they'll probably fix it. You know, if
Yeah.
something's wrong, they're going to
That's
fix
actually a
it.
perfect
They're
answer.
already doing it every month. It's a steady, and they're not just fixing stuff. They're improving stuff, and that's what I like. I mean, the fact that the Friends tab, and you guys will see this when you get it if you don't have the preview version. I remember when we first got the Xbox, you complained about the space, how it looked, because a third of your screen right when you started up was advertising space. That's now your whole space on your screen is your home screen,
Yeah.
what you've played, and then you move over, and that's your Friends tab now, and then you move over, and that's the store with advertising. That's a huge improvement right there, and that's just one example of many.
I had a lot of problems with the box. I mean, you remember, I was complaining a lot about a lot of the features and a lot of the stuff that they didn't bring over from the 360.
Which is now almost all there.
I think I've checked off everything.
Yeah,
I don't
well,
think
that's you. Yeah, I think they're. No, I think everything's there.
everything that was a necessity to me is now addressed, and that's because, and it hasn't come all at once. It's because it's been coming quite frequently, and so.
Yeah,
And you know what?
because it comes in monthly things, they don't have to rush anything or throw out this one massive update that then breaks these other things that now they have to go in and fix too. They can take their time. It's not an omnibus update.
Ooh, omnibus.
Google that one.
Anyways,
She's got quite an omnibus.
oh yes, she does. Anyways, with that, I think that's the show. We have some house items real quick to mention. Madden invites for the Connected Franchise League. They're going out this week.
Woo!
So if you don't receive one from me by Thursday,
You're not in
of this week.
You're out. You're out.
We voted.
No, send me a message. It just means that somehow I missed you when you message me. But you will get an invite.
We have 32 slots, right?
Yeah.
'Cause that's how many teams there are.
Yes,
That is
there
going
are.
to be fun.
Yeah. So everyone
pumped
will
for
get
that.
an invite. So look out for that this week. Also, I just wanted to plug our newsletter. Go over to x1bros.com/newsletter and sign up. That is where we're going to post standings for the Madden League and announce new things that are coming. It's very exciting times.
Yes.
Very exciting. The community is growing. Mr. McSpicy, plans this week, and where can people find you?
I will be playing Destiny a lot.
A lot.
I don't know if I'll play others.
I really want to get into Diablo, and I'm like, how can I?
I know.
I have to play Destiny.
I just want to get Diablo because of the mailbox. But I have 30 days to just go in and grab that stuff. So, yeah, I'll be playing Destiny. I'll probably play a little bit of 60-second shooter. Not 60-second shooter, Super Time Force. Because I am doing a Let's Play of that game. And it's really fun. That's a good game.
That is a fun game.
But I am doing a Let's Play of
That's a
Destiny.
good Let's Play. I watched Destiny and Super Type Force, by the way.
Thank
Both
you.
good Let's Plays.
Thank you. Yeah, so I've been doing the Let's Play of Destiny. If you don't have the game, feel free to hop over to our YouTube channel. I think we have a lot of videos of Destiny right now up there. We content bomb the crap out of YouTube. So feel free to watch that there. But you can find me on Twitter, Twitch, Steam, Xbox Live. It's all the same. Mr. McSpicy. CEY at the end.
Nice. Jordan, how about you?
I, like you guys, I'll be playing a lot of Destiny this week. I might download and try out Need for Speed because it is in the vault now, I think.
The VALT.
So I might try just erase the game.
VAULT.
It's the vault.
I cannot spell.
But anyway, no, I will be playing a lot of Destiny. I'm excited. Honestly, I'm back, man. I have this because when I used to play World of Warcraft a lot, it was like, oh, Siege of Orgmir's coming out. Let's gear up. I'm back in that mode. So
It's game time.
so I mean, Diablo held me over for a little while, but this game you actually need gear to get into these games, and I'm a huge gear guy, so I'm back in that zone. Let's gear up for the raid and do it. I'll be playing a lot of Destiny, studying the raid, so we're ready and prepared.
So I gotta mention, I've been recording a lot of Let's Plays, and I've been getting a ton of invites to play Destiny. I apologize out there that I haven't been joining because I've been recording. So
And same with parties. When you join our party and we don't talk to you, same reason. It's
go
because
over
we're
and-
doing something.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Because I've had a
Either
lot of
go
that
over
too.
to Twitch and check if we're streaming, and if we're not, and we ignore you, it's probably because we're recording a Let's Play.
Yeah.
So just
Yeah.
a heads up, because a lot of people have jumped in and were like, "Oh, well, I'm sorry, buddy."
yeah, and then
No.
they're there for 5 minutes and then they leave. It's like, oh,
Anyway, I will be doing a lot of gearing up, getting my light level to 26 for that raid, studying. I'm just excited for that raid, so I'm ready for it. And you can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Xbox, Steam, as at JordanManXOB, and then you can find
isn't
me.
it underscore?
No. And then you
It's
can
all
find
Jordan
me.
the Man
No.
XOB.
And then you can find me on Twitch at JordanMan_X1 Bros.
Okay,
That's
so
the only
Jordan
one
the Man
that's on there.
XOB.
Everything's Jordan the Man except for Twitch.
Jordan
Because
the Man
they won't let me
XOB.
change it.
Jordan the Man XOB.
Yeah. So, and once again, don't forget, if you need a clan, join the clan. So, especially with raiding coming up in a couple weeks. I know it's only 6, and there will be 3 reserve slots for us, obviously, but then another 3 we'll try and switch it up between. Basically, I think we're just first come, first serve type thing, and we'll do one every few weeks and kind of try and rotate them out. But sign up for the clan and come play Destiny with us, because that's what I'll be doing.
Nice.
Gear up with me!
For the Horde.
I played for the Alliance.
My gamer tag, of
I
course.
chose the wrong side.
yeah, you are.
Sorry.
My
Okay,
gamer
for
tag-
Azeroth.
There you go.
For Azeroth. My gamer tag is X1Bros. You can catch me on Twitter, X1Bros, and on Twitch, X1Bros. Please check me out. Please go over if you haven't yet subscribed to the YouTube. We have not yet come out with a newsletter. That will be at the end of every month, probably the last week of each month. So if you have signed up and you've expected something only once a month, at the most twice a month, we'll send out a newsletter. So no worries, you haven't missed anything. It just hasn't come out yet. And if you haven't signed up, then what are you doing, man? Go sign up.
Well, then,
Come on.
Also, I just want to thank everyone who has rated us over on iTunes. It's helped. The community is growing, and it's thanks to you guys. We have a great community. If you haven't yet, go rate us on iTunes or Stitcher or wherever your podcast is, or you get your podcasts from. And with that, I think it's time to get out of here. Thank you so much, guys. We will see you on the moon, the Earth,
Venus.
the Tower, and Mars.
yes.
Woo! Woo! Later, haters.